Welcome to the Game of Risk, everyone. I'm your host, OliveXC, a top player at this game, and today we are doing Throwdown Thursday, where I team up with Poorly Played Risk and help her and you, the bet viewer, get better at the game of Risk. And today we are doing the map on Qing Dynasty. It's pronounced Qing, people. Zombie Apocalypse, 120 seconds, as this is a tutorial video. Progressive. Fog on, blizzards on, portals off. And we can see that Manchuria is a +2, Mongolia is a +2, Tartary is a +2, Tibet's a +3, Shangan's a +4, Zelia +4, Lingjiang a +3, and Lingguang a +5. I probably mispronounced all of this, but Poorly Played Risk.
I was just going to say, you pronounced those all what sounded very right to me.
Very fair, very fair. So we can see right here, when you're placing down your territories, the key is to place the most disconnected areas around the map as you can, because you, as player 1, you want all your opponent's territories to be in a line so you can blitz their stack, and as player 2, you want to be isolated so you can counter player 1. You can see in the bottom right-hand corner of my screen a disconnection map. The color shows how many direct territories an individual territory is connected to. The number shows the adjacent territories. So Poorly Played Risk selected a very isolated territory. I will also do the same.
I'm realizing now the one you picked was a little bit better, but I didn't see it up there in the corner. Whoops.
Guess you should get your glasses checked. Haha! So the reason why I selected that one, Poorly Played Risk, as my second pick in the upper left-hand corner is because this specific territory right there, if you can take that top left, it's very, very easy for that to become an isolated territory later on down the line.
Okay, good to know.
Yep, but now you're kind of putting me into like a forcing position right here, where if I don't take one of those, you can get an advantage. I'm going to do what any sane person would do and ignore it completely. In general, Poorly Played Risk, an important thing about Qing Dynasty is after you take like the initial best picks in the corners, you want to avoid taking anything in the middle because that's where the largest, most connected territories are. In general, I like to promote territories on the bottom right-hand side when I can, as well as territories within the Lingjiang continent, focusing on the right-hand side. So you can see right here, based on like what you took, like that territory was okay, but I'm going to be prioritizing taking territories in the bottom right-hand corner, and that's going to increase the odds of me being isolated and being able to hopefully defeat you. I mean, I think you beat me on one map so far in this series, maybe two.
Yeah, it's not been looking good for me. And then remind me with the wall.
Yes. So
I always get mixed up on this.
Yeah. So yeah, as everyone can see right here, there's a wall. And so Poorly Played Risk. Why was the wall... So this wall right here is obviously the Great Wall of China. So my question to you, Poorly Played Risk, is why did China make the Great Wall of China?
So that astronauts could see it from space.
Now what's the actual answer?
I don't know.
They did it to keep the Mongols out.
Oh.
Yeah, remember Genghis Khan and Mongolia?
Okay.
So, do you guys see the continent of Mongolia?
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. I too have seen the movie Mulan. So
yes,
I'm
sure.
If
That's how you understand about the Mongols. That we'll go with that. The key thing, Poorly Played Risk, is if you attack downwards from Mongolia into China, there's an extra defender dice bonus.
So you don't want to attack north to south, basically, if you can avoid it.
That's correct, because it's Mongolia attacking into China.
Okay.
There's your history lesson for the day.
If you have a very special dragon and cricket with you, though, that's really all you need.
Yeah, but there's no dragons and crickets here. All you have is me picking territories against you and you believing in yourself.
Well, if Mulan has taught us anything, Olive, it's that you have to really believe in yourself.
Fine. We will go with that.
Oh, I'm nervous about this one.
Has there ever been a map where you've not been nervous?
No, I'm always nervous about 1v1s because I'm not good at them.
Yeah, well, I just released my round 2 video where I got nervous as heck. So I tend to get nervous more in... Oh, by the way, that was a very nice technique that you did right there, where you subtly tried taking the continent for yourself.
I was just trying to sneak that in there.
Yeah, no. I respect you, but no.
I was hoping you wouldn't notice.
I always notice these things. So another thing besides taking the territories in the right-hand side, around like the middle part, you want to consider about the middle areas. So the most important stuff that you want to avoid on this board would be the territories in the very middle continent, right here. So these two territories you absolutely don't want to pick in the middle at the very end. So to avoid, since there's a blizzard in one of them, I'm going to take this territory early because I don't want to be forced to pick one of those two territories. If I force you to take the two remaining territories in Shangan, I'm probably going to win this game. That's a hint, poorly played risk, that you should never ever take those territories.
So in this case, should I give you that continent since I'm going
Yeah,
first?
yeah, because then I'll be connected everywhere.
Okay. Good tip.
Well, this is literally a tip video, so I hope I'm doing my job.
That was a good tip. Thank you.
Well, this isn't a job. This is a hobby. Even if I had like 5,000 subscribers and 2,000 views, I would get like $100 a month. I just do this because I love it. So basically, right now, poorly played risk, you're having a couple of problems. You see, because I've grouped a lot of stuff down in the lower right-hand corner. I got two areas I can hide my army. One is in the upper left-hand corner, which you're most likely going to be unable to stop because I took this territory right here. And I'm also going to be able to potentially hide in the upper right-hand corner.
Well, crap.
That's why the top right-hand corner is the most important pick of the game, because it's very easy for that to become isolated, because people naturally pick a lot of territories down in the bottom right. So your first pick, I basically just ignored it as player 2. I don't care if you take all these territories that I'm grouping right here, because they're not very important.
Okay. Well, shoot. I don't know what to do then. I messed it up. It's good for people to see these, though. I have never played this map. I've seen a few videos on this map, the Zombies 1v1, but I have never played it. I hope that's glaringly obvious to people.
You're doing fine.
You just told me I was going to lose.
You're doing fine.
Okay, I see what you're saying about where you can hide your army. I'm seeing that now.
Yeah, I can put it in like multiple locations, and there's not much like that you're able to do. So it's kind of like you can either take all the territories in the middle and hopefully that you'll be okay, or because as you can see, there's a total of 33 territories, including blizzards, on this like map. So you're going to have 17, I'm going to have 16, and you get the last pick. Now, you're going to have to decide what you want to do for yourself. Are you going to place all hopefully in the top left, hope I'm there, go all in on the top right, and hope I'm there, or am I going to trick you out and go all in the center? Like, there's a lot of things I could potentially do right here. Yep, so you were kind of safe, and then the zombies are going to take over one territory. If you're playing this is, by the way, if you're grinding 1v1s, this is horrible to play on ladder, because if you get your main stack infected, you just lose.
That actually happened to me in my 1v1 this week, but I didn't understand what had happened, and I sat there very confused while my opponent had bought it out already because he knew we had to restart, and I was just like, where is my stack?
Yeah, that's funny. So I see what you did. You left around a 12 for yourself in the bottom right-hand corner, hoping that I would open that up. Another thing to notice right here is, since you brought my territory count below 11, or 12, because you took a total of 5 territories, I only get 4 because I'm technically considered the third player right here. But all I'm going to do at this time is I am going to do two things. First, I'm going to make sure I break all of your continents. And I'm also going to defeat the zombies.
Okay, why'd you do that?
And that's because I don't want the zombies to hit me. Ah, and I got a bad roll, unfortunately. So now you go. You only get 3 troops. And I'm probably going to get a bit of a territory lead. Because again, unfortunately, I got a bad roll on your 10. If I was +2 or +3, I would have had a good shot of taking the game. But that's how the luck goes sometimes in this stuff. Correct. You attacked around the wall too. That was a good move. Yep, so I'm in a very, very bad spot right now because you just have all this extra territory. I think you're probably going to take this because, again, I got a bad roll on your stack. So given that, I'm going to roll this right here and try to get lucky. And that did not get lucky, unfortunately. And then I got infected. So after a while, the zombies are just going to infect you and take over one little territory like this. And then they're going to start attacking like around the map. Yes, now you poorly played Risk just gets 6 territories like right here for herself. So all you have to do right now at this point is just take over a bunch of territories. And then you're probably going to take the game.
Well, let's see. There are a lot of different ways I can ruin this.
That's funny.
I still believe in myself.
Yeah, all I'm going to do at this point is I'm just going to try to stay alive, make sure I break all of your continents, and hope that eventually you get an infection of some kind. So you got an infection now in Outer Mongolia. And now the zombies are going to start attacking around the map. And they just hit me twice so far, but I am only hitting me. Ugh. Yeah, they're mostly just hitting me and avoiding you. Okay, now they're hitting you a bit. But you're still getting 5, so you are in very, very good spot for yourself. If you have a set, I would recommend turning it in because you want to try to take out my territories and get the win for yourself.
Okay, use it.
Yes. Good. Take out the isolated areas. I think you got this game right here. That was an important miss right there. Yeah. And now at this point, I kind of just need to hope that the zombies stay away. So all I'm going to do is just attack one territory, and I'm going to try to survive. Now you can see right here the zombies are just getting very, very big for themselves. Sometimes, if you're player 2, the best thing that you can try to do is just try to have the zombies do the work for you and avoid attacking more, like when you can. You only have a 3.
Sure don't.
So one thing I'm doing is I'm paying attention to your dice. Okay, so you attacked a little bit. I'm going to turn in my set right here. Poorly played Risk, I want you to watch this after this video is over, when it comes out next week. You're going to be potentially very, very mad. Were you trying to hold this continent?
What? Maybe.
You little rascal. I knew you were doing that. So one little technique, you saw there were 23 zombies that came out right now, and all the territories got a 1 on them. What this means, so since there are 37 territories on the board, what this means, or sorry, there are 33 territories. That means there's a total of 10 territories where we have our own troops located. So I can kind of guess how many territories you have left.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So now you're, like I said, I'm in a tough spot right now. And now I kind of have to hit your 4. And then I'm just going to be going back. Like I said, I'm just trying to survive right now, like when I can for myself. And I have to figure out how the heck do I survive through this. You have a set on 3? If you do, you probably can take this game.
No, I wish. I wish. Boy, don't I wish.
Yeah, I also, unfortunately, do not have the set on 3.
Do you have a set on 3?
No, I would have turned it in to survive, my dear madame. But surely, you're going to have a set on 4 and then take this game.
Well, we'll see. You know how I love having no set on 4. We'll see.
Poorly played Risk. I had a bad blitz on you. You have to take this game. You have to prove this. Come on, kill me.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
You got this.
Where are you? There you are.
Nice, you got a good roll. You got the game. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. This is OliveXC signing out.